Hey, so I've been working out consistently for the last 5 years, and it may come as a surprise to some of y'all that I'm not working out to have your ideal body type. I'm working out to have my ideal body type. And you know what type that is? None of your f***ing business.
Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? The great Lizzo, the body positive Lizzo, she has come under fire in the most hilarious way. In the world of irony, I don't think I've made a video that is this ironic. You see, Lizzo, who has pushed many a woke or far left agenda about body positivity and fat girls are this and beautiful and wonderful and fantastic and healthy. She also said that she doesn't make music for white people, which I thought was a little unnecessary. Anyway, it turns out Lizzo may have a few little secrets that have come up to bite her on her large derriere. Lizzo accused of sexual harassment and weight shaming by former dancers. Wow. This is coming out about a lady who cried and whinged last month because she wanted to quit the music industry because people were attacking her all of the time. And yet this is the environment that her dancers live in. Wow, Lizzo, wow. Now, of course, these are only allegations at this point, so let's see where the story goes. We know the media hypes this bullshit up, so let's make sure we know the full story before we go out and say that she's a massive fucking hypocrite. 3 of Lizzo's tour dancers have accused the singer of sexual harassment. What a crazy week where Kevin Spacey has been found not guilty of sexual harassment and yet Lizzo is apparently being accused of sexual harassment. And also creating a hostile work environment through sexual, racial and religious harassment. You know, in all honesty, I find that in my work environment with the people who work for me, I try to make it extremely hostile. Just real hostile with all the blokes that work for me. It's very hostile sexually. Isn't that right, Connor, who's editing this? The several incidents in this suit occurred apparently between 2021 and 2023. So, what does a hostile working environment look like under the great and powerful supreme leader, Lizzo? I imagine everyone has to come to work dressed as a lamb roast, and if you dare go near Lizzo's food, you will lose a fucking hand. The dancers also alleged that Lizzo, known as an advocate for body positivity and self-love, criticised a dancer's recent weight gain and later berated, then fired that dancer for recording a meeting. Wow, that sounds pretty fucked up, Liz dog. So it turns out that Lizzo, apparently, who spills all of this shit about how fat this and body positive that, actually doesn't even believe it herself. It's almost like it's all just a character to sell tickets, merch, and fucking songs. She built a career on this shit, and if you love her, you fell for it, you dumb fuck. Lizzo allegedly pressured one of her dancers to touch a nude performer at a club in Amsterdam and subjected several dancers to an excruciating 12-hour audition after making false accusations that they drank whilst performing. Hang on, you can touch the nude performers in Amsterdam? I fucking missed out. And also, as far as the 12-hour audition, I actually found out what happened, and it was trying to keep the fat chicks awake for 12 hours. It's very tough to stay awake when you're bigger than a planet. You get very tired when you basically spend your entire day changing the gravitational pull of the Earth. Additionally, the suit alleges that Lizzo's what the fuck is a dance captain? People take dancing too seriously. Get a fucking job. Shirley Quigley pushed her Christian beliefs. Wow, that's never happened before. No one's ever done that before. Religion's a lot like Tupperware, isn't it? Boring fucking people try to sell it to you. This is about Quigley still, and denigrated those who had premarital sex, good, because they're going to hell, whilst also simulating oral sex, fuck yeah, sharing lewd fantasies, hey, come over to Patreon, I'll share a lewd fantasy or two, and discussing one performer's virginity. It's unlike fat girls to have virginity. There's ugly dudes out there that'll fuck anything. The suit names Lizzo. Also, who cares? Fuck, get over it. None of that, obviously, is worth a fucking lawsuit. But anyway, the suit names Lizzo, whose legal name is Melissa Vivian Jefferson, her production company, Big Girl Touring, It's not even a word, you fucking idiot. And the claims include sexual harassment, creating a hostile work environment, false imprisonment. Jesus. It does sound like this suit is a little bit ridiculous. It does also come across as sort of an ex-employee who's a little bit upset and trying to get a bit of cash, in my opinion anyway. But some of the claims are a bit fucked up. And I certainly find the whole thing about Lizzo pushing this fat positive movement but then berating someone for weight gain, that's hilarious. And that's at least worth a fucking YouTube video. Don't know if it's worth a court case, but it's worth a YouTube video. I found this fascinating though. The suit details an incident in an Amsterdam club earlier this year where the singer allegedly began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from the performers' vaginas, and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas. This is the problem with women, okay? This is the problem. You don't know what fun is. That sounds like the best time ever. Not something you fucking sue someone over, you big fucking sook. If your dance troupe was full of fucking just dudes, they would be smiling about that with their herpy-ridden faces for years. Someone else alleged that Lizzo made her touch nude breasts of a performer and then goading her when she refused. Sounds like Lizzo's a great boss, to be honest. I'd love to work for her. One of the complainants who actually met Lizzo when she performed on the show, what is it called? Big girls, watch out for the big girls. Yeah, watch out. That Lizzo told the dancers that they needed to audition again, according to the suit, leading to an excruciating 12-hour rehearsal in which Davis, the one we're talking about here, soiled her pants because she was too fearful of losing her job to go to the bathroom. You shit yourself. You shit yourself because you're scared of Lizzo. How fucking hilarious is that? Lizzo made you poo. That person was then fired 5 days later in a decision Lizzo's team attributed to budget cuts. I'd fire you too if you pooed, to be honest. Don't do that in your pants. It's not professional at all. Who knows where the truth lies in all of this, but it does sound like Lizzo is absolutely full of shit. If she's willing to go out there and basically fat shame someone and yet has built an entire career on defending the fatties, it sounds like she is a massive hypocrite and deserves to be criticised, without a doubt. But this shouldn't shock you or anybody. Anyone who really pushes these hard and ridiculous ideologies often is hiding something on the inside. You see it all the time. These people who get Me Too, they're always in their, in the years prior talking about, hey, we need to stop men doing this and stop men doing that. And they've been doing it the entire time. And it seems like maybe, just maybe, why Lizzo was pushing all this fat positivity was actually berating people about their weight. Not that I give a shit. I just think it's funny that she would make a big song and dance literally about how great fat chicks are, and yet she would dare talk about them negatively herself. So, ladies and gentlemen, fuck Lizzo to the moon. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Be extinct. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.